What's poppin' and crackin', everybody?
What's up, everyone? All right, how are you guys doing? Hey, what's up, everybody? We welcome you to
another episode
of
Shift Happens.
Where Shift
Happens.
Anyways, all right, today is July.
Um, July 19,
Is it 19?
I think.
am not sure.
Yeah, July
It
19.
is 19. Wow,
Yeah,
you're
I
good.
know mine because the one in my head is like our gig schedule and your gig
And
schedule.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh no, I forgot about that.
We have the
What
same
heck?
week, so I was like-
all right. Anyways, we hope that you guys are doing well. All right, we hope that you guys are doing well. Anyways,
Yeah.
how's everyone doing? All right, let us know real quick in the chat before we move on.
Mm-hmm.
Right, before
Always
we go
remember, guys.
forward.
Do your assessments.
Before we move forward, all right. Before we move forward, all right. How is everyone doing in the chat, in the comment section? Let us know. All right. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Alright.
We're still not sponsored.
Yes, we are still not.
We're still not
sponsored.
sponsored.
Okay, we still have fries.
SNR, come on.
SNR, but like that would be great though.
Oh yeah, dude, we have pizza here every
Yeah.
day.
Every shift happens. There's pizza.
Yeah?
Ooh. Anyways, okay, we're studying the topic of true virtue, right? As topic for our month,
Mm-hmm.
right? We'll be talking about something. Okay, so I'll read in Psalm 15 first. It says here, Lord, who may dwell in your sacred tent, who may live on your holy mountain. The one who walks is blameless. The one whose walk is blameless, and who does what is righteous, who speaks the truth from their heart, whose tongues utter no slander, who does no wrong to a neighbor and casts no slur on others, who lends money to the poor without interest, who does not accept a bribe against the innocent. Whoever does these things will never be shaken. This is in Psalm 15. David asks God, right? Okay, have you ever returned something and felt really good about it?
Mm.
Right,
Yeah.
someone drops their, right, you return, okay. And we live in a tragic world where people are more shocked by integrity than the lack of it. All right.
True.
Okay. People are more shocked, okay, that people return, all right, the lost wallet rather than keep it, all right? That is very surprising, right?
True.
That is a very, very surprising thing to think of, and it's a very crazy thing to think of because, again, all right, why are you being shocked about something that is supposed to be innately done by everyone, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed, someone falls down, you help them back up, right? Someone loses something, you help them find it, right? Again, if you see a wallet that's lost, people are more surprised that
There's still money.
there's still money, all right, or that they returned the wallet than actually like, ooh, right, it was stolen, right? People are more surprised by that, okay? People are more shocked by integrity,
Mhm.
right? That's the term, than they are by the lack of it, or by a lack of it.
Do you have integrity
You
though?
read the news. Me, I'd say yeah.
How so? How do you demonstrate integrity?
How do I demonstrate integrity? I think it's more so I apply it to people, like towards people. Like,
Okay.
I put my best foot forward and then tell them, hey, I'm a man of integrity. I'm a man of I don't wanna be one that would back out, not
Okay.
back down, right?
Uh-huh.
Back down, back out from a promise, alright?
Okay.
Or like if I say I'm gonna stand by you, I'm gonna stand by you.
Oh, I'll
Right.
stand by.
Yeah, right. Because a lot of the times people would
Oh,
would
yeah,
say
people
this
would
like I'd stand by you, but when
When
push
you-
comes to shove, and there are times where you feel like, let's say, you, let's say I had a crush on someone,
Mm-hmm.
and you had, and you're my friend, all
Okay.
right? And push comes to shove, I wouldn't drop you, just something like
Oh
that.
yeah,
'Cause a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
times
yeah.
people would drop in
Oh
the
yeah, they
heat
were
of the
just
moment
yeah, they were
because
just
like,
drop you.
I feel like I am gonna sever more ties to look cool or to look something. No, right?
Okay.
Okay. Diba? Right? When you read the news, there's so many, you know, uh, right? Politicians, athletes, leaders, right? Even probably friends or family, right? Who would say
Yeah.
that they have integrity, but what really is it, right? What really is integrity, right? And that's our title, right? A matter of integrity. That's our title for tonight. A matter of integrity. So, what integrity is? All right. Uh, what is integrity, right? What is integrity? Is it um, perfection? Is it you don't make a mistake? Is it all right?
I feel
So,
like it's like for me, I feel like it's just like owning it.
mm, yeah, I spilled some water. Sorry. Okay, so let's look up here. What is in Google, in good old Google?
Google.
What is integrity?
Integrity.
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 All right. It is the quality of being honest
Shoosh.
and having strong moral principles. Principles. All right. Moral uprightness. All right. Another is state of being whole and undivided. All right. Beautiful stuff. Okay. So what is integrity? Right. People, you would hear this in a lot of schools. Right. An integrated life. All right. Integrated Latin integer. All right. It means whole, complete, one. All right. All right. That works with whether that's professional, right, in the business world, when you work, you're a professional. All right. In your family, in your social life, spiritual life, your private life. All right. Can you say that? Hey, I am a person of integrity. I am a person who has integrity. I'm a person who's got integrity, right? Can
Mhm.
you say that, right? Can you say that, like, hey, I'm someone with integrity, okay? All right? Integrity is when your behavior matches your beliefs, all right? Let me repeat that. Integrity is when your behavior matches your beliefs. Okay, I'm about to sneeze.
Hachu.
Excusez-moi. I'm very sorry. Sorry. I'm
Sorry,
very
sorry.
sorry for that. I had to sneeze it out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Integrity is when your behavior matches your beliefs. All right. Again, those are beautiful stuff. It's beautiful. Okay. Again, Proverbs 10 verse 9 says, "Whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but whoever takes crooked paths will be found out." Again, integrity is when when your behavior matches your beliefs. What do you know, believe in first? Okay, what do you believe in? Okay, all right.
Hmm.
Basic morals. All right, let's stick to basic morals and belief
I
systems.
believe in God.
You believe
God the Father.
God the Father, God the Son, and Holy Spirit. But like, what do we believe in terms of like doing something, like doing good or
Hmm. Morals.
Yeah.
I say, uh, if if you want others to do good to you, do good to them.
yeah, right. That one is beautiful. That's a good example. All right, and integrity is applying that. All right, applying that to your daily life, to your actual behavior. Like, so if you do not actually stand by that, then we couldn't call it integrity.
Integrity, yeah.
Right? We can't call it. Okay, what? It's a wrong thing. It's stressful. All right.
Yeah.
The right thing would be, people would think the right thing is, you know, never go to bed and just hope that they don't find out. right? Go to bed and hopefully they don't find out that I did something wrong, all right? Okay, all right? That is very, very wrong. There's no integrity. There's no honor in that,
Yeah.
and I think that's not a good thing to be practicing, right? As humans, okay? As humans, it's not something that should be, a practice by
Yeah.
people, all right? Done by people, okay? So, when you are, when you're providing, right? Have you ever seen people who separate their private life and their public life? I do that.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
sometimes do that as
Right.
well.
You see, when no one is looking, all right, who are you, all right? Who are you when no one is looking, all right?
That's true.
Because integrity is different from reputation, all right?
Yeah.
'Cause reputation will just remain as, how people would perceive you, how people would see you, all right?
It's like having multiple personalities.
Yeah.
It's like
'Cause again,
you're like out in public. You're like all this.
yeah. If you're saying your reputation, all you care about is your reputation, then all the things that you're doing is just for the sake of other people, so
Yeah.
that they would,
It's for face.
so that they would, yeah, it's to save your face, right, or something like that. But when you're talking about integrity, all right, because again, integrity is different from reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Integrity is something different, right? Reputation is who others think you are. Integrity is who you really are, right? And what's
That's
the
right.
opposite of integrity? A hypocrite.
Oh.
A hypocrite is an actor in play, right? That's what a hypocrite is. That's
Uh,
what a hypocrite does.
That's
alright?
so me.
Right? People, because again, people are good at hiding things.
That's so true.
And sometimes it's quite hard to find out. Sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like, I don't know if you're lying.
Yeah. Sometimes it becomes like it becomes so hard to.
It's so true. Their lie becomes so
So
truthful.
true, right? And it's what's scary is lies. Their lies become the truth. That when the truth is is blocked out, you think that it's a lie.
Yeah.
It's no,
Oh, you know
right?
what's the worst timing? When their lies become a truth.
Yeah.
Like an actual truth.
Actual truth. Yeah, that's true. Jesus, right, was harder on hypocrites than prostitutes and adulterers. Jesus hated hypocrites. Right? Jesus hated hypocrites. Okay? Alright. Okay. In Matthew 23:25-26, it says, "Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You clean the outside of your cup and dish, but the inside they are full of greed and self-indulgence. Blind Pharisee." Alright. First clean the inside of your cup. Of the cup.
Mm-hmm.
And then the outside will also be clean. Alright? Now what you show outside, alright, doesn't really matter. Right?
Yeah.
Because again, I've seen people who dress up in all this glam and glorious things,
Yeah.
right? But they could be, they could be ugly people,
They can be the
right?
complete opposite.
Right? And oppositely, you could see someone who is,
You know, those like people who put like, not to be racist, all right?
yeah,
You know, those like, there's like this trick with like Asian women.
yeah,
Like it's like their eyes are very, I don't know about. There's like this thing where it looks like they're not Asian. It makes their
Oh.
eyes even look bigger.
bigger.
Yeah.
yeah. I've seen those. That's true. Because again, at this day and age, anything can be fake.
Yeah, anything.
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 Anything from literally your face, right? You got filters for that. Your
Yeah.
outfits, right?
Your
Everything.
voice.
Your voice can be changed. Anything can be changed nowadays, right? So and again, it's not what you show outside that matters. Because then again, you could dress all glam outside and be a good inside as well, or dress all glam but inside you're rotten, right?
Mm.
It's what's on the inside that matters, right? Building, all right, builder, all right. When you see people, all right, you see people who get frustrated, all right. When you see Christians, studying to become an architect, mission studying to architect. When you're when you get frustrated, right? Do you ever think of cutting corners, right?
Oh my gosh. It's the honestly, it's not that we're frustrated. Wait. We don't cut corners because we're frustrated. We literally
Okay.
just find ways. We literally have to cut corners. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. I'm at some point, at sometimes I'm not frustrated at doing this thing because I know I can literally cut corners,
Uh-huh.
and there's like so many methods available.
Yeah.
Instead of like doing the standard ones, you can also do the. I mean, the prof is actually our prof is actually like chill about like, how did you do that, sir? We did it this way. I like that.
Yeah, right. There are those things, right? You see people who are building their own homes, right? And same thing with our lives, right? We're building our own lives, right? And every decision we make, it would affect the way we live, the way we say, the things we
Yeah.
say, the things we do, right? If you're a person of integrity, you're right. If you show that you're generous inside, you are generous. It's not selfish. You do
Mhm.
what's right, you don't cut corners. You show honor, you don't tear down. You extend grace, you don't judge harshly. Right? You tell the truth, right? When people tell the story in the way that it would benefit them, right? Okay, you're building your house, you're building your legacy, you're building yourself. All right. Now, what do you want? People to see. All right. Not just remember, because people would always say, it's always, what do you want to be remembered? Or do you want people? How do you want people to remember you? And I think a lot of times we focus on that we forget that how do people want to see us right now? All right. Right now, like where we are.
Yeah.
Right? Because again, people would always like, how do you want people to see you? No, like, it's more like, dude, how do you want, how do you want to? Yeah, it's usually how do you want people to remember you? But like, how do you want people to see you? Right?
That's true.
While you're alive.
While you're still here,
While you're still here.
how do
How
they
you
want?
people to see you? Okay. Every day, right? Every decision you make, okay, you are building your own home.
Mhm.
Okay? You're building your own home. Okay? That's an everyday thing. That's an everyday thing. Right? Every decision you make, you're building your own home. What's your integrity worth? Alright? Ask that. Alright?
Oof.
What's my integrity worth? Alright? What would your actions say your integrity is worth? Do you lie to get into, to get out of certain situations? Right? Do you falsify? Do you cheat? Right? Do you exaggerate the story to be liked? Alright? Do you lie? Again, integrity is worth. Alright? And it's only a one-time thing. Alright? Once people find out that your integrity, you're not, you don't really got integrity, okay, then, it could all boil down to, to them, the sense of humor. Because again, alright, good people, genuine people, alright, people who's got plans and, dreams and goals, and people who's got, who wants, someone who's good in their life. They would look for these qualities, right? And you wouldn't be the one person that, people would, back out from, since, oh, this person's like this, I'm not gonna. No.
Oh yeah.
All right. That's not one thing. That's not a good thing that people will say. To hear that from someone else, oh, this person's like this, don't get near him. Oh, Borgie's like this, don't go near him. No, man, it's not. It's not. It's not a great thing to experience that. Not a great thing at all. Right? That's why you have to ask yourself, right? When you have integrity, nothing else matters. When you don't have integrity, nothing else matters. All right? Again, it's all about your integrity, right? It's a matter of integrity. Okay? Right? In Psalm 139, 23, 24, David says here, "Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there's an offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." It's challenging. Your heart is deceitful above all things. All right? It's hard, right? I understand that. It's hard because, again, your heart is. Oh, your heart, right? Your heart is very defensive. Your heart shields up when it's, when it gets hurt, right? Most especially when it gets hurt. A lot of the times, right? We would, shield ourselves from certain things, and we'd be like, oh, right, I don't want to talk about this right now. We become defensive. But again, David here, right, since we're talking about integrity, and David values that, right? I think we should value that too, all right? Not just in ourselves, but even to the people we meet, all right? Let's dive into that later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you are most defensive, right? Your heart is deceitful above all things. That's why David's asking God, God, show me, right? Show me my heart. When you're most defensive, right? When you're most defensive, that is when often you're most vulnerable, right? When you're most defensive. What you don't want others to know, right? What you criticize in others, right? These things, what you criticize the hardest is often a reflection of where you are weakest, right? Again, right? That's why David's here asking, God, right? Show me my heart. Where's
Mhm.
my heart leading towards? All right? Okay,
Yeah.
where's my heart leading towards? What do? Right? We acknowledge any area where our actions are inconsistent with what we claim to believe. We exaggerate, we make people look bad, we criticize, we gossip, all right? We claim spiritual life, right? We claim that we are this, we are that, we're not. We acknowledge it to God, confess it, and let God cleanse and change, right? We confess, right? We confess to God, right? Just remember, right? Talent can get you to the top, but only integrity will keep you at the top. Right? When you have integrity, nothing else matters. When you don't have integrity, nothing else matters. Right? Because again, it's funny how people would, talk about certain things, right? And you know, it's you can go, you can go, you can. It shows so much about your character if you're willing to go out and say and to talk to the person and just say you're wrong or something. Hey,
Mhm.
I am very sorry. I said I did this, I did that, blah blah blah. I remember doing that one time. All right, and the person I did it to was like, "Well, that's not you, and that's not you." Like, what happened? And it's like, no, I just it's because again, you might not think about it, and you think you'll live with it, but it eats you up very ugly. It eats you up very in this horrendous manner.
That's true.
Right? That you wouldn't be able to understand. You wouldn't be able to notice and know that where am I going with this? Where am I, like where am I leading with this thing? It's not helpful at all.
Mhm.
Right? It makes you think. Right? It makes you think. Hey, yo, like where am I on this thing? Right? Where am I on this thing? Okay, let's remember that. All right. Again, it's difficult because we don't know the outcome. But we do what's right and trust God with the results. Your integrity is easier to keep than it is to recover. Let me repeat that. Your integrity is easier to keep than it is to recover. Tragic when people are more shocked by integrity than the lack of it.
Yeah.
Right? The shock, right? It comes to a shock, right? But we should be expecting that. All right? We should be like that, right? With people, even with ourselves, with ourselves first. We integrity. We show integrity, all right? We show love. We show generosity. We show grace. We show care. And I think, all right, let me talk about this real quick. All right, I think it's very important to choose the people that you are gonna go with
Yeah.
in life.
That's true.
I think that so many times they would play a big factor in one person's success, one person's, because again, sure, it is very nice, and then you get to enjoy life with these people, all right? But is it really worth compromising, all right?
Mm.
Is it really worth, you know, compromising your integrity, all right? Because again, if people you are with do not have these, or even have these, really,
Yeah.
what you know if if they have if they don't have these traits of integrity, then you'd be left w- sooner than later, right, in a ditch, not knowing what happened, right? And that is a harsh thing to experience, right? That's a very harsh thing to experience, being gonna be able to you won't be able to process that thing real quickly, because again, right, the saying, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are,
Oh yeah, yeah.
right? I think it plays so much. If you see someone who lacks integrity, who doesn't love the way we are told to love as believers, right? Doesn't show care, doesn't show grace, all right? It shows so much about the people, all right? Again, nowadays people just find you know friendships because they're in desperate need of one. People would find relationships even just because they're desperate, in need of a
Mhm.
desperate one. But we have to understand that it plays a very big factor in who we become as adults,
That's true.
who we become as people when we get older. It would play a very big factor, right? The amount of times I've seen, you know, friendships collapse, right? People would, find friendships just for the sake, but, finding great friends, amazing friends, it's quite a rare gem these days,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
That's why, you have to filter, right? Filter not just because oh they're handsome, or you know they're cool. I'll befriend these guys. No, look for these traits, these traits that are true, right? Traits that are true to one person, right? Like, hey, like, you know, okay, this person is, right, is a very, he's a man of honor. This person is a woman of honor, and I like that, right? A lot of the times people would, take external factors like,
Yeah.
oh, this person dresses well, I'll befriend this. I mean, sure,
Oh
right?
my gosh, the hair is
if,
fine.
if you want that, then go, I guess, right? But do not forget that true virtue, right?
Mhm.
It's not just on your end, right? It's not just on your end. It's also on your friends too. And if you cannot tell that to your friends as well, then think about it, right? Think about it. If you cannot tell your friends that, hey, that was the wrong thing to do, my friend. And if you cannot do that to your friends, if your friends cannot do that to you, then you have to think again, my buddy. Right? You gotta think again, because again, we are yet, we're nothing, we're youngsters, alright. But when we grow up, alright, and you may not, but we believe that you're destined for so much great things, for greater things, for more beautiful things. And if you, you know, s- act recklessly at your young age, right? You look away at your young age, you don't mind these things at your young age, it would play a factor when you grow older,
Yep.
right? It would play a big factor, right? For some reason, I am blessed with friends that are older, all right? Not just here in church, right? But even outside of church. I got friends who are a lot older than me. That's I just noticed now, but like that's been apparently a thing since I was younger. Right? I've had people, right, 5 years older than me, right, 4 years older than me, right, or even more. You know, it reflects the people. They would really say like, it reflects so much. Like, I have a friend who's 7 years older than me. Wait, no, 8 years older than me, and he's like, it reflects.
Mm-hmm.
It reflects whatever stuff I have done in the past, whatever stuff, you know, I have experienced, I have done, good or bad, it all plays an effect to where I am right now. The friends I have, all right, the friends I have now, all right. He said I am very grateful to be at peace with the friends I have now, all right. But he came to the point where, you know, he was looking, you know, through different, you know, through different things. He's looking for things
Uh-huh.
in the wrong, you know, in the wrong places. He's looking for things in the wrong places, all right. And you know, I'm grateful that he's, you know, he's back on track. But you know, he said it. I wasted so much time, you know, trying to do certain things, looking for certain things, and yeah, that, you know, it might, you know, that's why we're talking about this now, because you know,
Mhm.
it can happen to people. It does
Yeah,
happen to people, right? So you know, not just with yourself, right? Do not just apply integrity with yourself, but you know, with the people around you as well.
Yep.
Right? Because it says so much about you as well. All right. Okay. So hey, we thank you guys for tuning in. We love you, all. All right. We love you all. Peace out, everybody. Okay. We'll hope to see you guys next week. It will be the last week of
Yes,
July.
July.
Gosh,
Why July?
so fast. All right. Anyways, we see you guys next week. We love you all. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
See you guys very soon.